פרק י"ז ובזה יובן מה שכתוב כי קרוב אליך דבר מאוד. With this you can understand what's written because it is as it is close to you, this thing, very much so, בפיך ובלבבך, in your mouth and in your heart, לעשות so to do it. דלכאורה הוא בלבבך נגד החוש שלנו. That at first glance, this that it's in the heart is against our natural tendency. And the Torah is forever, so you can't say that it used to be a different nature and now we're not like that. That this is not something that's very close. Libo, to flip one's heart, from the desires for this world to the love of Hashem, like in truth. And like the Gemara itself states, Atu Yira Milsa Zutrasi, is fear such a small thing? Because it says, Mash Havaya Shuel Mi'imach Kim Liyira, that what is Hashem asking you only to fear? And the Gemara asks, is fear such a small thing? V'kol shechein ahava, and how much more so love. So that statement implies that in the heart, it's not a small thing. It's not so close and not so easy to change our hearts. And yet it says, ki karov elecha. Elad lasoso, but what does it mean? The main stress is on the word lasoso, to do it. Ratzalomar, ha'ava hamevi ali de'asiyas hamitzvos bilvad, as to say the love that will bring us to actually fulfill the mitzvahs alone. Shehi re'usa deliba shabbat halu moslev, that it's the desire of the heart that's hidden in the recesses of the heart. Gam ke'ein abiskalus libo, even if it's not in a revealed state in our heart, kiddush be'esh, like a flame of fire. V'davar zeh karov me'od, and this thing is very close, v'nakel, and easy, l'chol adam, to any person, asher yesh lo moach be'kod kodo, that has a brain in their skull, because a person's mind is within their control. And a person can contemplate with it in any way they desire. And when they contemplate with it in the greatness of the infinite, may he be blessed, so automatically you'll give birth in one's mind, at any rate, to the love of Hashem, ledavka bo, to cleave to Him, b'kiyum mitzvosav, in the fulfillment of the mitzvos, v'toraso, and His Torah. So the point is that it's not in a revealed state in the heart, but you can bring it out from the hidden recesses into the mind. And that's the whole purpose of man, because I'm commanding you to do them today. To do them is the main thing. It's written, that this day, this is the world of action, dafka specifically, and the time to come is the reward. So in terms of changing our hearts, the love that's that small amount of love that we need in order to actually fulfill them is the main thing, like it's written in another place. And the mind rules over in its nature, and from birth over the left side of the heart, Shebelev, Valpi kol haivarim, and upon one's mouth and all the limbs, Shem klei hamaisa, which are the vessels for action. And the moach, the brain, rules over all these limbs. So, if you have this love in the brain, that's enough to control the maisa. Yimlo mishi shihu rasha be'emes, unless we're talking about a person who's truly wicked. Like our sages said, that the wicked, their heart is in control of them as opposed to their mind. And their heart is not in their control. Klal at all. So they can't control their heart with their mind. And this is a punishment for their great amount of sin. The awesomeness of their sin. And this is juxtaposed to the tzaddik, who their ability to automatically control without a fight and have a reward of pleasure, of love in this world is juxtaposed with this inability to choose the right thing anymore. So it's an onish on one side that they can't choose right, and whereas the tzaddikim, they have a reward that they can no longer choose wrong, and they have a pleasure as a reward in their love that he mentioned. And the Torah did not speak about these dead people, though, meaning that in their lifetime they're already called dead. Because in truth it's impossible for the wicked to begin to serve Hashem without first doing tshuva on the past. To break the klipos shem masach mavdil. So it's not easy for them. It's not karov for those Rishaim, because they first need to do tshuva to break the klipos, which are this curtain that separates umechitza shel barzel and an iron curtain hamafsekes beinam la'aviyam sheba shamayim, that separates between them and their Father in heaven, al yidei shviras libo, through the breaking of their hearts, umeriras nafsho, and the bitterness of spirit, al chatav, about one's sins, k'moshkaz b'zohar al pasuk zivchei elukim ruach nishbara, like it's brought in Zohar on the verse that the sacrifice to Elukim is a broken spirit. Lev nishbar v'gomer, a broken heart, and so forth. Shayidei lev nishbar. So so the Alter Rebbe explains that this verse means that the broken heart, nishbar ruach hatuma, that breaks the spirit of impurity. The sitra achra of the other side. So you could read the pasuk le'zivchei elukim ruach nishbara as a pause, and then lev nishbar v'nidkei elukim lo sivzeh as the second part. With that's where the comma would be, that the broken heart and contrite Elokim will not despise. But he connects the two without the comma here, and he says Zivchei Elokim ruach nishbara lev nishbar, and he says that the Zivchei Elokim ruach nishbara, that breaks the ruach of the sitra achra lev nishbar through the broken heart. Ein Sham Parshas Pinchas. Look over there in Parshas Pinchas, Daf Rish Mem, Parshas Vayikra, Daf Ches, V'Daf Hey, Amud Aleph, U'Beperush Haramaz Sham, about this idea. In Zohar HaKadosh, V'hi B'chinas Tshuva Tata, that's the concept of the lower level of Tshuva, Lahalos Hey Tata, to lift up the lower hay of Hashem's name, like he'll explain it at length in Igeras HaTshuva in Tanya, how the soul is compared to Hashem's name as the hay descends, and we have to reattach our soul by lifting up the hay of Hashem's name, like a rope that got cut where you tie it up again to the rope above. L'akima minifilasa, to lift it up from having fallen down. Shenafla el hachitzonim, that it fell down to the external. That's the concept of the exile of the divine presence, the Hey Tata that descended down and gave a Yinika to Klippa. So in order to serve Hashem, it's not Karov Me'od, rather you first have to do tshuva with a broken heart. K'mayim Razal, Galu Le'edom Shchinai Mahem, Like our sages said, that if you were exiled, that as we were exiled to Edom, the divine presence went with them. What does it mean? Galula Edom, that is even now when a person does an action that is Edomite, Moridu Mamshich Lisham, the one that you affect the Galus Shechina now through your action, through you doing something Edomite. Mamshich Lisham, so you draw down and bring down Bechinas Vinitzutz Elokus, the concept and the spark of the divine Hamachaya Es Naran Shelo, that enlivens the Nefesh Ruach Neshama of the person Hamilubashim Bo, that's enclosed in them. The Nefesh Abahamis, in the animalistic soul. Ma Klippa Shebelibo, that's from the Klippa in your heart. Shebuchalala Smoli, on the left side of Hamuleches Bo, that rules over the person. Like we said, that the heart rules over the Rishayim, but Odo Rasha, when the person is still wicked, and rules over the small city, the person's small city, V'naran b'kavushim begola etzlo, and the Nefesh Ruach Neshama are conquered in exile by it. Ukeshenishbar libo b'kirbo, and when one's heart is broken inside of them, v'nishbar ruach hatuma v'sitra achra, and the other side, and the spirit of impurity is broken, visparduchulu, and separates, called poliavin. He kama minifilasa, it gets up from having fallen down, vigam nitzava, and also stands up, kemoshikazu b'makom acher, like it's brought in another place. So that's the idea that if it's not karov me'od, it's all because you first have to do tshuva. But under normal circumstances, for a Beinoni, after the state of tshuva, then it is karov me'od.